Hi, I'm Kylie Moore, I'm 21 and I'm from McKinney, Texas. The purpose of this video is to explain the dispositions as I understand them and to explain what I think will make me a successful teacher in the future. In the future, I do want to be a U.S. history teacher and maybe one day teach at either a private school or maybe a private Christian school. I'm also open to teaching at a public school, which is where I think I will start teaching. The dispositions I possess that I think will make me a successful teacher are dedication, curiosity, and high expectations. These are important because dedication is needed to be a successful educator and to show commitment to future students. Curiosity is important because it shows students that everyone is always learning no matter their age. When I was in high school, it was hard for me to understand that even though teachers are our authority figures, they are still learning and things change over time, so it was just hard for me to understand that I'm not the only one learning something and that they are also learning from me. So I think being a teacher, I want my students to know that everyone is still learning and that curiosity is important for everyone. High expectations are also important to prepare students for the outside world. When I was in high school, I didn't take very detailed notes and I also didn't study very much, but I still did very well. But by the time I got to college, when I needed to make sure I was taking good notes and listening very closely to the professor, I wasn't really prepared to do that since high school, not that it came easy to me, but I didn't have to work as hard to succeed. I think that it's very important that we hold all of our students to the same high expectations so when they do go to college or trade school or go to work, they understand how hard it can be and how much they need to work in order to succeed. Something I need to work on before entering the classroom as a first-year teacher, some dispositions are advocacy and professional conduct. I need to work on advocacy because I will have to stand up for my students and make sure they have everything they need. That's very different from what I do now because I don't have people depending on me making sure they have everything they need. I work with all adults, so it's hard, so they can stand up for themselves and I won't have to do it for them unless I am providing for them, which I'm not because they're adults. So I think making sure that I'm there for all of my students is something that I definitely need to work on and definitely something that I need to make sure I can do. Another thing I need to work on is professional conduct because I've never worked in this environment, so it'll be something that is new to me that I will have to learn. Some qualities professional educators should display are keeping a respectful relationship with students and parents and patience. Patience is very important as a teacher because I think teachers sometimes need to remember that every student is different and every student learns at a different pace and every student learns differently. I think this is something that not only will I have to learn more about, but I think that all teachers should always remember.